Good morning from Bobblehead Homestead. I'm Jeff. Today is Saturday. It is high 50s and it just let up from raining and we're supposed to get thunderstorms all day today. So, wow. This is like, I mentioned this yesterday, but my neighbor says it's 4 years ago was the last time that the water ran off my property and over that lane. So it's been 4 years since the rain has gone over that little lane there. So that's pretty interesting. Anyway, this is just a quick intro. The rest of this video I shot yesterday and I didn't like how it turned out, so I was thinking I was going to redo it today, but I'm going to go ahead and put it up instead of trying to redo it. I had it zoomed in. Well, you'll see. I had it zoomed in when I originally set up the camera, and then I got distracted. I turned off the camera, turned it back on, and it zoomed it back out. So the quality of the video just was, I didn't like it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it up instead of redoing it. To make a long story short, hen number 4 is missing. She's been missing for a week and a half now, and I don't think she'll be coming back. And I just, that's making a long story short. So, if you're interested in hearing me ramble on about number 4 and what I think, I have no idea what happened to number 4. But yeah, so here's the rest of the video. Thanks. Come on over here. I hope they're in the shot. I mentioned earlier I have some sad news to share, and I was hoping to get the hens together to share this news, but it's been raining all day long. So the sad news is that number 4 has been missing for about 10 days now. A week ago on Monday was the last time I saw her. So Tuesday, last Tuesday, she didn't show up. And that's happened for an afternoon. A lot of times there's only 3 that will show up, and the other one will be doing, I have no idea what. So, and this is number 3 eaten out of my hand. Yeah, number 3. And the Siamese looking ragdoll cat is meowing at me. No more number 3? No more? They take off when that cat comes out. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, number 4 is missing, and I'm not telling you until now. Although I have made several videos talking about it, it just didn't seem right. Well, and now I've got more of a story. So number 4 has been missing since last Tuesday. Wednesday morning, when she didn't show up at all Wednesday, I started worrying on Tuesday, but Wednesday was bad. So Wednesday night, I followed the hens back to where they roost, and they were roosting in a different place than normal, and so that was interesting. So on Thursday, hi, number 3. On Thursday, I thought I didn't know what to think. You know, there are 1,000 ways that a wild chicken, to boot, can get got, as Justin Rhodes would say. And so all of those scenarios were going through my mind, and so my videos, probably like this one, just came out as jibber jabber. So on Thursday, number 1 was gone all day. Did not see number 1 at all on Thursday. and I was getting ready to make a video, and I made the video, and it just found the cutting room floor on Friday to tell you guys that both number 1 and number 4 were gone, and I was worried that some predator was picking them off one by one. But then on Friday, number 1, first thing Friday morning, number 1, I opened the door and she was waiting on the front step. So that was a very big relief that number 1 came back on Friday. And then, let's see, and then on Sunday, number 3 here didn't show up at all on Sunday. And so it's just, Wednesday night I followed them back to where they roost at night. Thursday night I followed them. Friday night, thinking but number 4 just went broody and she's sitting on some eggs somewhere. You know, one of the 1,000 things that go through your mind. But number 3 went missing, and that was just odd on Sunday. And then on Monday, number 3 was back, but number 1 was gone. And it's just very odd behavior. And then, let's see, on Tuesday, number 2 was not there in the morning. I didn't see number 2 until the afternoon, and when I saw her, she was not with number 1 and number 3. She was out towards the front of the property. She was walking in and out of that old junky shed next to my driveway, and then she walked up into the other shed and walked in and out and around in there. And it was watching number 2. It was like number 2 was looking for number 4. And I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems to make sense. And the reason why number 3 and number 1 had disappeared for a day, maybe they were out looking for number 4. So that's just, I don't know, just my observation, but it's an observation of of a rare occurrence. So I've had 10 days now to process number 4 not being with me anymore, so I hope I don't sound callous now talking about her, but I miss her. She was my favorite, and as you'll see in a little bit here, yeah, number 4 was my favorite. She was the first one to eat out of my hand. She would just stand in front of me looking up at me like, hey dude, give me some food. And she just seemed to be the smartest. She would chase the cat. And I have so many memories of her, and I feel bad. I felt bad for days that I didn't have that coop done, and everybody's gonna, I told you so, and you may be right. It may be my fault, and I have no idea what happened to her. You know, my neighbor's first guess was probably one of the, he saw a stray dog, a beagle, that was running around, and like 4 or 5 days before number 4 went missing, that beagle had gotten into his chicken coop and had gotten one of his roosters. So, and I saw that beagle, running around myself. And so I don't know, it could have been a raccoon, it could have been a hawk, it could have been a stray dog, it could have been my neighbor's dogs, it could have been a sickness. She might be sitting on eggs broody back there for all I know. I really hope that's the case, but I just can't count on it at this point. So, yeah, I am sad to say that number 4 is probably gone, and I just found it heartening that it seemed to me that all 3 of the other hens went looking for her. And, okay, I don't know what else I can say about that. I'm sorry that I didn't have their coop done. I don't know if that would have prevented anything. You know, sometimes you put them all in a coop and a predator gets in the coop and gets all of the chickens all at once. I don't know how many times I've seen that on YouTube channels that happens. So I'll probably never know what happened to number 4. But what I do know about number 4 is when you think about all the other chickens in this country, she had a pretty good life. She got to live outdoors on her terms. she wasn't, you know, 99% of the chickens in this country are not raised outdoors. Oh, and my knee is going. So yeah, I think number 4 had a pretty good life. You know, since I found her and adopted her in October, and I think she was probably a pretty old hen, according to what my neighbor says, that the previous owner here had gotten these hens a couple years ago, and he thinks they were probably a couple years old at that time, which is why they were given away to the previous owner here. So that's at least 4 years, and then another 6 months, so they were probably almost 5 years old at least, if not older. So I think she had a long life, and I think it was pretty good. It might have been rougher than chickens that live, you know, indoors or in cooped up all the time, but I think number 4 had a pretty good life, and I'll always remember her fondly as the first chicken that, well, I had chickens eat out of my hand, you know, 25 years ago, but the first chicken that ate out of my hand at Bobblehead Homestead. So fond memories of number 4, so farewell to number 4. And now I've got some videos. This one is the ringleader. The black one is the number 2. Okay. That one is number 3, and that one is number 4 in the pecking order. Number 4, we ain't got all day. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Number 4. Number 4. Number 2's gonna beat you off the ramp here. Oh. Number 2 with the best dive of the day. That was just a clean and smooth landing. I'm giving you a 9.1. And goes right for the food. Okay, we're waiting on you, number 4. Oh! Right into the tin! Hi there, anybody want to eat out of my hand today? Anybody? Hi. Hi. Yeah. All right. You guys are vicious. I hope I caught that on film. I got number 2 and number 4 eating out of my hands. Over here, number 4. Yes, there you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, number 3. Leave number 4 alone. I know number 4. Okay, number 2. Number 4, you're not getting any. We got to do the, there you go, backhanded. And that's probably not showing up on camera. I got to remember the whole... Number 4. Pour number 4.